Very alarming. Red Bull hold crisis talks as Verstappen stews over Bahrain F1 GP. Following a challenging Bahrain Grand Prix that saw reigning world champion Max Verstappen finish a disappointing sixth, senior figures at the Red Bull racing team convened for crisis talks. Team principal Christian Horner admitted the team faces significant problems that require urgent attention, stating, "This race has exposed some pitfalls that are obviously very clear that we need to get on top of very quickly." While acknowledging the possibility of masking issues through setup, as they reportedly managed in Suzuka the previous weekend, Horner stressed the difficulty lies in implementing solutions. "We understand where the issues are, it's introducing the solutions that obviously take a little more time," he conceded. The high-level meeting included Technical Director Pierre Watch, Motorsport Advisor Helmut Marko, and Chief Engineer Paul Monahan, all gathering to dissect the issues that have left Verstappen with a substantial challenge in his title defense. One Marko did not mince words when speaking to German television, describing the performance as very alarming and admitting the concern is great. Two, his comments also touched upon the future of their star driver Verstappen, even raising the possibility of him considering a move to another team. Marko has notably and repeatedly highlighted the existence of a performance-related escape clause within the Dutchman's contract. 3. The tension surrounding the team's performance was further underscored by a report from Sky's Ted Kravitz, who stated he witnessed Verstappen's manager, Raymond Vermeulen, in a visibly angry confrontation with Helmut Marko within the team's garage shortly after the conclusion of Sunday's race at the Sakir circuit. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the paddock, both Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur expressed optimism about the progress they are making this season. Hamilton's performance in Bahrain was viewed positively by both himself and the team, indicating a growing understanding and attunement between the driver and his new Scuderia machine. Hamilton finished the race in fifth place, a significant result given it was his first Grand Prix appearance with Ferrari since his high-profile switch after 12 years with Mercedes, and in a race ultimately won convincingly by McLaren's Oscar Piastri. 5. Hamilton's teammate, Charles Leclerc, finished just ahead in fourth place. While the Ferrari still appeared to be off the ultimate pace of both McLaren and Mercedes in Bahrain, the result marked an improvement after what had been a slower start to their season. Hamilton himself suggested he was becoming increasingly comfortable and accustomed to both the new team environment and the characteristics of the SF24 car. Reflecting on his performance, Hamilton commented, "I think I figured out how the car likes to drive, so if I apply that next week, if I can qualify better, I'll have a much better weekend." He added, "Finally we were in a spot and my driving style seemed to be working in that moment, and so I learned a lot this weekend, probably more than all the other weekends." This sentiment of progressing collaboration was echoed by Fred Vasseur, who stated that the working partnership between the team and their new driver was developing positively and that he anticipates further improvement from both parties as they continue to integrate. Vasseur pragmatically acknowledged the time required for such a transition, saying, "You won't replace 12 years of collaboration in 2 weeks or 2 races." He also emphasized the universal nature of the drive for improvement within Formula One. "We need to improve, but this is true for everybody in the paddock," Vasseur said, highlighting that the DNA of our sport is for everybody to do a better job. He praised Hamilton's proactive attitude towards adaptation, noting, "It's good to have Lewis with this mindset. I have to improve myself and to adapt myself to the car. We will adapt the car to Lewis, but he also has to make a step." Vasseur drew parallels to Ferrari's approach in recent seasons, where they have demonstrated a capacity to calmly manage challenges and bring their car up to a competitive pace, successfully navigating issues such as upgrade setbacks last year and consistently achieving race victories. Following the Bahrain race, Vasseur remained confident in the team's ability, together with Hamilton, to replicate this pattern of recovery and improvement. He advocated for a measured approach to managing expectations, stating, "In terms of management we have to take it a bit easy, to calm down, we have ups and downs as everybody." He reflected on Ferrari's recent performance variability, observing, "The issue is probably that the ups for us are a bit higher and the downs are a bit lower." Vasseur concluded by reinforcing the importance of maintaining consistency and focusing on incremental gains, expressing his conviction in the team's capability. "It means if we want to keep a consistent approach, and we did it very well the last 2 years, we have to stay calm, try to improve by hundredths of a second. I'm convinced we'll do the same job as we did the last 2 years."